Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the stages of self-improvement, the 5 stages, and how you progress and level up to the next one. So I will also share a bit of my personal story to tell you how I also improved. So it was around 2022 on November. I was at the first stage of self-improvement, which is the beginning. It was being aware that self-improvement existed. So it was like last year, 1 year ago, I saw a video about how Hamza changed my life, and then it kept appearing on my YouTube feed. So I was very intrigued by who Hamza was. So I just started watching more and more of Hamza. So that's how I learned about self-improvement and am aware of my bad habits and what I have to do, like good habits. So I'm sure that y'all are already at stage 1 at least, because you're aware of such self-help content, books, all this. So what is the second stage? The second stage is indulging in a lot of self-improvement content. So indulging from November 2022 to around June of 2023, I was consistently watching Iman Gadzi videos, watching Hamza videos, watching David Goggins, all these self-help, self-improvement stuff, trying to maximize my productivity, how to have better sleep, how to study better, all these self-help productivity tactics out there. I was immersing myself into self-improvement, going to the gym more often, all these stuff, right? I was just really like absorbing so much information, but I wasn't putting it to action. I was just listening. And I know that most of you are also in this stage, because a lot of people think that they are only consuming content, and that's not good because they are not taking action. But it is the phase that will help change our belief and help us to build our foundation before taking action. So it is also important to absorb a lot of information at the start of your self-improvement journey. So how do you level up from being aware to consuming such content? The easy way is to, first of all, cut down on pointless content on like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts on YouTube. Just focus on really choosing a few gurus, self-improvement gurus that you personally like you like their personality, you just love watching them, even if it is for entertainment. It is better to watch many countless videos on self-improvement rather than wasting time watching pointless content on YouTube. So just say you have a personal favorite, like for me last time it was Hamza, so I binge watched all his content, and it helped me change a few mindset that I previously had. So that is your first step, your actionable step to improve to the next stage. The third stage that we are talking about is taking action, but you are very inconsistent in the habits. So maybe like for 3 days you meditated for 5 minutes, and then maybe 1 month later you don't even meditate, you forgot about it. You are aware of what you need to do, you know what you need to do, but you don't do it. You take only a bit of action. So like, what should you do, man? I'll teach you a way. Is to choose a tiny habit. So a habit that it takes minimal effort for you to do. So just say you want to get into a habit of meditation. Don't say that you just meditate for 5 minutes. Meditate for around, something that below your standard. So maybe even 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. These are lower than your standard, so you actually can do it. Or maybe even if you are very desperate and really can't do even 1 minute, you can just take 1 mindful breath in the morning. So even that is helping you build a habit. So, and then from that 1 mindful breath, you can increase your progress to maybe 5 minutes in a week and slowly progress. So you need to be able to take one tiny habit. That's So even if you choose going to the gym to just maybe just run one lap, like just say 100 meter, maybe doing 100 push-up, or maybe just even one push-up. These small steps will help you build your foundation and get you to the third stage, which is taking action but being inconsistent. So next one is being consistent in taking actions. So if you want to be consistent, you want to change your life and everything, you want to meditate every single day, you want to journal every day, you want to not smoke every day. What do? You do work on it, you do make habits, you try to like cut down distractions, you are trying but still inconsistent. So how do you get to the next level, the fourth level, which is being consistent? It is about your identity, how you see yourself. Let's say if you see yourself as a smoker, and just say you are offered a smoke, a cigarette, but you still take it. Yes, even though you know that it's bad for you, you still take it. Why? Because you identify as a smoker, which it is like rooted in our belief system. So we have to change our belief system about ourselves, our identity, before truly being consistent in the action. So for me, I would always think myself as someone who is like a so-called alpha male type of person, very focused, very calm, meditates a lot. I see myself as that person. I see myself as someone like David Goggins, a Navy SEAL, very disciplined. I have that picture in mind. So now I'm trying to change my belief to be like that. So every time I think of myself as, yes, I'm a runner, I'm a militarist, I'm gonna grind. I will grind. I will wake up, because that's what a military person would do. That's what a runner would do. He will wake up and train. Like just say, I'm now in Singapore, the education system in the school. I'm a student, that's my identity. So what I have to do to be the best student is to study. What would a best student do? He would study maybe 10 hours a day, I don't know, up to your definition, and I will follow through, because that's my identity now. It's my belief system. I believe that I am a successful individual, so I'm going to act like how a successful individual acts like, by not doing bad habits and focusing only on good habits. And maybe you want to see yourself as a loving family, a loving son, a loving parent. You must change your identity before you can carry out. But you definitely must, first of all, try to take action and have a feel for it before you change your identity, because you can't just suddenly change your identity without any evidence that you are like that person. You have to try a bit. Sometimes you fail, but over time you'll be able to rewire your mindset to believe that you are who you say you are, and that's how you'll be consistent. The last phase, which I have not yet tapped into, which is lifestyle, the self-improvement lifestyle. So a self-improvement lifestyle is where everything is optimized to the maximum. Your sleep, your diet, your studies, your fitness, everything is maxed out, full gear. For me, I'm not there yet, definitely. I'm more chill and not so serious about it. But sometimes when you are really desperate for like success, like it is a must for you in your period. Like for me, last time, after I did quite badly in my prelims, I knew I had to buck up so much for O-levels, and from then on I was serious. I made it a must that I had to succeed. So what happened was that I took extreme action and ownership of my results. So every day I wake up, I would study before school, I would go to school, come back to school and start studying. And I will definitely I'll be sticking more to the good habits when it is a must for me to succeed. So how do you get that level to a lifestyle? First of all, I would say is you must be extreme. So all the actions that you think you need to be successful, just go the extra mile. Just do one more. Like just say I say that I will study for 8 hours. then add 1 more hour, 9 hours. Be extreme, always take that a little extra step, because that's what will separate you from really living that top lifestyle of improvement, of the best of the best. Like what David Goggins says, be uncommon amongst uncommon people. So don't compare yourself to all those mediocre people and think that you're doing enough. Like, yes, I am studying more than most average student, but we here are trying to be the best. So why are we comparing ourselves to mediocre people? We are supposed to compare ourselves to the people who are the best and see like how are we competing against them. Even though yes, this is not a competition and we should try to help everyone, we shouldn't compare ourselves to people. And there's this quote that says, if you are the best in your whole like group, your friend group, it is time that you leave. You need to go to a friend group that you are one of the lowest and everyone on top of you is better than you, so that from then you can actually learn and improve. So by having people around you that are much more successful than you in studies, fitness, you will push yourself even harder to keep growing, and that's how you live a life of self-improvement. So that is the 5 stages of self-improvement, and I do hope that you can rise up to at least a level 4, being consistent with taking action and achieving your goals and aspiration in life. So remember that the right mindset, belief, work ethic, and discipline, you are destined for greatness. Peace.